Left and right or no?
No, they're the same on both sides. Alright, so this is a little video about changing out leaf springs with shot out bushings on a flatbed tow truck in the middle of the night with the tow yard. Tow status. We're using one tow truck to lift up the front end of this thing. Got the axle knocked down. Little jack there to help raise it up and down. This truck is about 10 years old. And let's see here, there's our new leaf spring. We got one for both sides. We're just doing the one side right now, and these things are fun to take off. That's the way the bushings are supposed to. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, that's the way the bushings are supposed to look. See how that's nice and clean? Here's our old bushing. There, it's a little chewed up. There was a lot of grease put in there to try to help. It was making some weird movements. That's the front. This is the rear bushing. Okay. New one. New pressed in bushing, new leaf spring. There's our old one. You can see how shot out that thing is. This truck, when you made a turn with it, was definitely a noticeable creaking going on. So yeah, we had to do a little problem solving on this. So we're changing out the leaf springs on it. These things are fun, that's for sure. Impact gun, 3/4 inch wrench set, and whatnot. Yeah, don't try to use a 1/2 inch ratchet with a cheater bar, my 4-foot cheater bar, because you'll you'll break it. So, all right, well, we'll stop the video here, and in the next segment I'll pick up with leaf spring in place. Okay, so there's our driver's side leaf spring. Look at that bad boy. The whole pin is right here in the bottom. It's completely blown out on that bushing. And just like the other one, the front one actually doesn't look too bad, even though there's a crap ton of grease smeared on it right there. It actually looks okay. But this is a 2006, 2007 truck. So, let me get down here. So it's got about 10 years on these leaf springs and a lot of hard miles. I'll take you down here. So here's what a brand new one looks like. There's a shackle on the back, so a swing shackle, and then there's a pin on the front. We've got this big old, shock right there that goes right through there. There's a big pin that bolts into there. Stack of lifter springs and some U-bolts all around this axle. That's the driver's side one. Like you around here, take it back. Good look at the passenger side one. So it's about, I'm sure somebody could probably do this crap in 10 minutes if they really got down with it, but fortunately, I don't do this all day long, so it took about an hour each side. Get them undone, get them out. The biggest pain in the butt part is, and Hino, this is where you guys should have designed something a little different. They use a bolt here and back there with a nut on the inside. Unfortunately, let me try to bring you down by the front. Well, you might have to take my word for it here, but okay, see all the way back there, the exhaust. That's right in the way of that, not to mention the side of the transmission. So you can't really get an impact gun on that thing. You gotta do it by hand with a big 3/4 inch wrench or a big ass socket. And same thing. And this is the problem on both sides. This radiator bracket, as you can see right there, is right in the way. So even just getting the socket on that with a regular wrench was a pain in the butt. And it's kind of the same thing on the other side. The only upside was I had a little more room to play with on the back shackle. For anybody who's wondering, might have seen the AAA service thing there. This is a Hino 238. Yeah, I believe it's a 238. Yeah, not my biggest choice in truck. I mean, me personally, I kind of like International better than these things. But that's just a quick leaf spring job, I guess. And I'm gonna be doing some brakes on this soon, so a pile of brake parts there. And that's another fun place in itself. So Happy trails. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.